What's up, y'all? So, I'm coming in with like a energy report. So, these last 2 days, I kind of been just, I haven't been my centered self. Let's just say that. I haven't been my centered self, and I know that, well, for one, it's that time, okay? It's that blood time. So, I know that I'm releasing, and these few days have been for me to release, okay? So, I've been feeling a lot of just old stuff that just needed to come up out of me that's still being purged out. And today I'm fine. I'm better. So, when we're doing energy work, or when we're doing the work to just better ourselves, you know what I'm saying? When we're doing the work, the soul work, soul development, we have to go to these darker emotions, these negative emotions. And though, like, for me, I don't be wanting to feel that. I don't be wanting to feel that. And it's like, why am I feeling this? But it has to come out, you know what I'm saying? It has to come out. So, you could just say, like, okay, the last 2 days I've been purging emotions, and now today I'm fine, I'm better. But today, yes, I just feel like that. Okay, like, if y'all can remember, it's like when you were younger, and, like, let's just say like 5, 6 or something, and it's like you'll just be outside running and playing. Well, for me, I still had like a tribe thing. Like, I had a community, I had a neighborhood, I still had family around. So I still had a lot of family around me growing up, a lot of cousins and things like that. And, neighborhood kids and stuff. So just that feeling when you're just free, that feeling where it's like all is well, it's your spirit, it's that consciousness, of weightlessness, of lightness, of peace, of just purity, when it's just that state of just freedom inwardly, because you feel that inwardly. When you're a child, you don't feel like all the bull crap of the world. You just in the moment, you free, you safe, all is good, all is well. You got your family, your friends, the animals running around, because there used to be I had a lot of animals growing up around me too. And the feeling that I'm trying to, explain to you guys, I mean, if you know, but I feel like that's coming back. No. That is coming back. It's coming back because even when you like go into the Bible or whatever, the kingdom of God is at hand. And that's you re-knowing and re-accessing that part of yourself that's been lost. Because I was thinking, like last night, it was just like, wow, I've been thought these thoughts, but it just really set in last night. It's like, damn, we really been taken away from ourselves. Like, when you a child and then you growing, and then you get to that point in age where it's like, okay, you got to start being responsible and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, for me, my mom and my dad was just working all the time and being overwhelmed and stacked up with bills and just all of that stress. Then, school, you got the school stuff, people in school, just all of that. Then you got like the MySpace, the Facebook, the Bebo, all whatever that crap was, you know, back then that we had. It was all distractions. It was all distractions because we've been taking so much away from ourselves. Like, we have really come into a false reality. Now, the internet is still good for connecting and doing things, but overall, like, from that point till now, it's like for real, like, how long have you been on the internet? Like, let's just say that. Like, days where you would come home from school and you logging into your MySpace, like, and you be on your MySpace page for hours instead of you reading a book, instead of you doing something with your mind, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you, like, being creative, inventing something, building something. You know, the mind has been in a program. The mind has been uploaded into this false file. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, when you got the social media, the internet type shit, and you got, like, you know, the job stuff, college or whatever, it's like, yeah, the matrix has overtaken. You know what I mean? And it's like, you have to log out. You have to log out of this shit. You have to come back into the analog world. The digital world has done enough to our minds. You know, it has done a number. So basically what I'm saying too is just the feeling that I'm feeling is just where it's like, this shit is dead. You know, like, when you have to come into the city, when you have to come into the civilization to, like, get things, or to whatever it is that you come into society for, you know, because me, yes, I'd rather be on the beach, I'd rather be in the mountains, I'd rather be in the jungle, I'd rather be so far away from anything industrial, warehouse, whatever. I like to be far away from everything that's been created and built by man. I want to be in mama. I want to be in nature. I want to be on some Tarzan shit where I'm swinging from trees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that realm. And when you stay in that realm, you stay close to God. You stay closest to your purest state. You stay naked. You stay in consciousness. You stay in the heart space. When you out here functioning in this falsified world, you stay in your left brain. You stay analytical. You stay logical. You stay insane. You stay running on a program, and the fucking program is dead. It's dead. You know what I'm saying? I gotta navigate right now through this shit for a reason, for a purpose right now, but it's fucking dead. Like, seeing people unhappy, seeing people, like, really just lowered in their vibration, in their frequency. And people don't know that. People don't know that by you waking up every day choosing something that's not solely serving you, it's killing you. It's killing you. And yes, when you an outside person who's not working a job, and you have removed yourself from all of that, and you're going a new and different way, and it sound crazy, it sound like you have lost it, it sound like, you know what I'm saying? But the reality of it is a new wave has hit the earth. A shift has happened. This old world is crumbling right before people's eyes, and they don't see it. So by you already removing yourself from it, now you have backstage pass. You have backstage access. You can now see what's behind the curtain. You can now see the truth unveiled. You know what I'm saying? Now you can really see this shit for what it is and be like, yo, hey, nigga, you gotta wake up. This ain't it. This ain't real. Hey, this shit finna close in a minute. And this what you gotta do to come out of it. This is what you have to do to make your exodus so you can be saved. You know what I'm saying? You have to get back to nature. You gotta get back to that, man. Back to that peace, that joy, that love within. And get so far away from this outside world. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know how people act when they don't have coffee? It's like that's how people are going to act when they can't access what's inorganic anymore. Because people have been thriving off what's inorganic. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of ladies, they don't know what rest is. They don't know how to sit down no more. And it's like, that's the receptive element, essence of who we are as woman, as women who have wombs. We have to sit down and rest. But this matrix has had us working so hard, going. Because yeah, when you really look at it, it's a lot of women who is helping keep this shit running. Because a woman will work. A woman will go out and get it. A woman has been so much in her masculine, it don't make no sense. And then when you try to feminize it, like balance it, where it's like, well, I can be a strong black woman, or I could be a strong woman where I'm getting a bag and I'm all beautified or whatever. But it's like, a lot of women who even operate like that, you don't really truly know yourself though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing wrong with, getting money. But when you don't know yourself, and then when you depend so much on your money, you depend so much on your makeup, your wigs, you have lost yourself. Because that's not the true essence of who you are, the core. And that's God's gift to you, is yourself. Where it's like, dude, I don't need none of this shit to be happy. I don't need nothing outside of myself to fuel me. And then a lot of people can try to combat with that, where it's like, you can say like, yeah, I know I don't need that. I know I look good without this and without that. But you still unconsciously, you're holding on to it. You're attached to it. You haven't detached from it. You know what I'm saying? So like, videos on back, I had made a video talking about basically like how I stopped wearing fake nails and eyelashes and weaves and makeup and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what it had done for me. And even with just most recently when I did my makeup and stuff, and it's like, yeah, okay, I feel myself. I know I look good. I'm popping, whatever. But the truth of it is it's just a mask. It's a mask. It's something that you can always access, but it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you. It enhanced, but this is who I am. You know what I mean? This is my true light. This is me and all of me. You know what I mean? And this is the state that you want to be in when you are attracting love, when you are bringing things towards you from your heart, because your heart is magnetized. Your heart is open, and it's open to receive. It's open to draw to itself what it needs. You know what I'm saying? And so it has to be from a true pure balance, a true pure equilibrium, a true pure state. But anyway, just to wrap it back, to tie it back around, talking about the energy report. It's just like, that's just what I feel. I feel like that Edenic state, and that's just a word I just made up, but just that Eden state where it's just being. It's no goal, it's no rush, it's just being. And I know that with these different moons and these different conjunctions, all the energy that's coming into the planet is changing all of us in many different ways. Everybody's shift, transmutation, transformation, transfiguration is not going to be the same. However, everybody is going through the process, right? We're all going through some type of process. And a lot of pain has to happen. A lot of things has to be felt in order to be transmuted. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But after you go through all of that, the beauty of it is you still have that light. You still have that love. You still have that truth, that peace. You still have all of that. You still have all of that. And, you know, in Christian terms, or, you know, just scripture wise, this is what God means when it's like, no matter what happened to you in this life or in this earth, this matrix, no matter what you go through, always remember me. Always remember that you have me. And I am the light. I am the source. I am. So when you remember that within yourself, that you are a part of that, yes, everything just, nothing else fucking matters. Because it's an illusion anyway. But overall is when you have experienced that feeling, that knowing, you online. You are online. And when your spiritual connectors are tuned, oh man, you are, man. Oh man. It's so good. It's just so good. But yeah. It's important to disconnect as well, y'all. It's important to disconnect. You know, like I said, it's cool to be on the internet, you know, and look at some funny stuff, or pop in on this person, or, you know, check this, or upload, post that. But, you know, like I said, just keeping it all the way a buck. It's just getting back to your inner creativity, where you can pull out of yourself infinite creation. You know, like on some Pac shit, like how Pac was just busting albums in a day. Busting albums. Because you that, you know what I'm saying, you going, you in that flow. No pad, no pen, just off the dome. You know what I'm saying? When you really can channel your mind in that creativity, and you unbothered, you undisrupted, you undisturbed. And you just making it happen. You just making magic happen. You just making it happen. Whether it's music, whether it's whatever creative thing that it is that you do. You know what I'm saying? You can be so zoned and channeling into doing something, and before you know it, you don't even know that you done did so much, because you in that realm where time no longer exists. Nothing else exists but that which you're in. And that energy is in the earth right now. And before you know it, you're going to start to see more and more people fall from the internet, or just be taking these long ass breaks. Like, you could be scrolling, you be like, damn, I ain't seen this person pop up in a minute. Or damn, this person ain't posting nothing in a minute. You know what I mean? It's like you're going to start to lose interest in the things outside of you, because we're coming back home to self. Coming back home. So that's my little energy report for y'all. I don't know, maybe I'll do these more often, because, you know, it's just a release for me as well. And then, you know, it's to help me keep up too with myself and my progress. So yeah, but peace.